Please, streamer, please stop starting games on me. I'm gonna die, streamer. Please, I'm begging you, please. Please. I don't want to play games anymore. Please bring me back to something like, I don't know, VS Code. For internet experience, only use the keyboard. This is a game called Radiotext. It's a demo for it. Apparently a puzzle game. You get to type all of your answers, and you get to live in a fucking terminal. See, I told you I would bring programming streams back. Hello, hello, chat. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Help. Available commands. Connect, interface, settings, difficulty. Okay. Hold Alt key to zoom out. Why do I need this? Why do I need this? Is this a horror game? Oh god, please don't tell me that's a horror game. So my mouse is useless. So apparently my mouse is useless. It's just keyboard only. So how do I hide my mouse? Settings. Available terminal settings. Video, audio, difficulty. Kill terminal. Kill terminal? Are you sure you want to exit the game? No, return. Can you please type any faster? Jesus Christ. Settings. Video. What is performance? No? How about we do audio? Noise canceling. What? What? No. Whoa, wait. Hey, what happened? No. I don't have a CRT in real life. I want the noise. I want it to like buzz in my ears. Mute keyboard? Are you crazy? No. Chat. Keyboard games shouldn't mute the keyboard. They should let you switch the switches. They should like get a recording of each and every switch. Like you just go to YouTube and you search up like, oh, can I get like a lubed Holy Panda switch? And you use the recording of like that sound for your keyboard sound. Or like maybe you want to go for like a Kali Gold, right? Like a Kali Gold switch, right? And then you like make it, and then you use that sound test on your thing. Listen to my Kali Golds. Do you hear that shit? I switched it for the Holy Pandas because my wife got she got very mad at me because it was very loud. Cache is empty. What does that mean? Difficulty? You can always change this in the settings. Memorize. Hard. There won't be command hints, including puzzles. Okay, that seems very hard because I don't know if I want to remember. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to memorize commands. It doesn't seem that fun. Type. Medium. You need to type the answers. I think I'd rather just type. Game difficulty has been set to type. Sure. Okay. So any more settings? Is that it? Return. What's interface? Also, there's no tab like because there's no tab completion too, right? I think that it sucks having to remember things. Type speed. Slow. What? Why? No. Ultra fast? I don't know. Medium sounds good. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, wait. Let's. Coward. It's not me. It's not me. It's the machine. It's the machine typing speed. How would you go? What's ultra fast like? See, that's even back in the 90s. That's a machine from the 90s. Okay, sure, I could do it, but you haven't even seen my monkey type. Names, color. Available colors are amber. What's amber? Multiple sources will be displayed. Amber display tag is toggled on. Display message sources. Go to interface name to. What? Input. I do like the green, but I really like the idea of like the like red. Input. Oh shit. Show monkey type now. No, I was lying to you. Sorry. I was lying to you. I was lying to you. Or don't. I don't care. She's making me have to choose. So this is the system color. I think I want to burn my eyes today. That's what I remember. That's what I remember. Yellow? Okay. You like keyboards, but you can't type for shit. It is hard to type on the keyboard. It is like... It's unnatural. And like, honestly, like, the thing too is that I've heard that the Dvorak typing scheme is like really good for your hands, but the problem is that I don't type with my pinky. Because my pinkies are useless. Like, they're actually useless. Like, my left pinky clicks. Like, here, listen. Do you hear it clicking? It's like I have a cal. How do you shift? I use my pinky to like shift and control, but I never use it to type. So what I do is I type with my first 3 fingers, and I use my pinky to like press it. Ew. Okay, that's okay. Rude. That's mean. Rude. Like, bro, that's rude. Here we go. Amber is good. I think I'm gonna use red for mine just to differentiate it, so you know who is me. Okay. Names are in yellow. Display tags. Your ears didn't need that. Oh, you want more? Yeah? You hear that? Terminal is toggled to display sources alongside the messages. Enabled. What? Terminal is toggled display tags. Display sources alongside the messages. Display tags. What's the difference? Display sources? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Like the source of who sent it. Like, is it the computer? I mean, why wouldn't I want that? I feel like I would want that, no? Because how would you know if someone's talking to you? I don't know. What's the default? It seems wrong now. Is it wrong? Let's see. Not my streamer game. Wow, rude. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was like this. Connect. Pre-designated terminal. Hello. Hello there, cowboy. Wasn't sure you would jack in. Hey, Sky. Hello. Didn't your mama tell you not to stick other people's drives in your PC, especially those you've met on the lone alleys? Why'd you plug it in anyway? I don't know. I really wish I had I had Vim bindings in this. Can I have Vim bindings in this? What is my cache? What is my cache? Vi mode, Vim mode, please. Why did I plug it in? Who are you? Did you hack me? Well, you were cute. Well, thank you. D. I'm Sky. So you jacked in had a radio wave transmitter alongside this terminal software. Wasn't sure you would keep it, TBH. Anyway, it uses long-range radio waves to deliver data, decentralized and encrypted E2E radio waves. How do I see these things? How do I like? How do you know? You can click on some of these. That's weird. Allows you to talk to governments or courts spying on us. Okay, help. Long range. E2E. I know what these mean, but I'm trying to figure out how to like activate those things. How do you activate these? Long range, anyways, to deliver data, decentralized and encrypted E2E. There is something called a mesh network, but there's like a specific software that is hooked up for you too that has a web thing. And yeah, you can just run your own mesh thing to like communicate with the people anywhere. End-to-end encrypted, kind of weird because it's like, you know, you're basically going over fully public channels. You just need to figure out some way to get the private key elsewhere, and then people can like talk to you. What's funny is that the system that like I've seen is like fully open, so it's made specifically for emergencies. So it's like long range. It's decentralized. It uses other people's devices as like nodes to like continually hop from. So it's like, or like not hop from. Like it'll retransmit the messages that like it gets to other devices within range, and it's designed for a disaster scenario. What's funny is that one of the only ways to use it is to buy their proprietary device. So it's the most useless disaster device I've ever seen advertised, ever. Why me? They spy? Allows you to talk to governments or courts. Okay. Why me? That part might come as a bit of a shock, just try to bear with me. Normally, I hand these sticks out to strangers, they get them off the net. Old Web has been dead for a long time now, and the cypherpunk battle is lost anyway. I'm trying to draw more people into the waves for communication, where they won't be under constant surveillance. But for me, things are a bit different. How about we go slower? Okay, chat, something's going crazy here. I need to go slower. Interface. Type speed. Is there a way to like clear the entire thing? Can I do like Control C? No. I wish there was a Control C AI binding. Medium. Let's do medium so I can actually read what she's saying. Okay, that's too slow. Interface. Please stop. Interface. Type speed. Fast. Thank you. Okay, good. Different how? The tower you're working will blow up somewhere in the next 10 hours. What? Let's say suicidal. Don't go to work tomorrow. Am I in the tower? I don't think I am. There's like mold on the walls, but I'm assuming that my boss would also give me mold too. I'm not gonna die, right? What the fuck? Why? Call the police. What the fuck? I understand it's confusing and sudden. I'm sorry. I'll try to explain everything. We're a cyber activist group called Chirp Syndicate. It's not a doing. We value civilian life and try to cause a change without hurting anyone. Then who? There's another group who calls themselves Anomos. They're much more high-tech than us. They'll cooperate and truly a bit radical. However, I do have a link inside, which allows me to somewhat negotiate or reason with them. The tower is able to reach you and your colleagues. Call the police. My salary? My salary! What about my paycheck? What about my paycheck? I think we have larger problems here, okay? I mean, that is an important thing, though, because it's like, if you look at where we live in the middle of Nomos. Can I read about this? No. If you look at where we live live in squalor. There's mold in the walls, the paint is chipping off, there's like shit everywhere. I've got my blinds closed, I have to like this is a weird place to be. What should I do? Don't panic. All you need is to lay low for a bit. Nomo said they'll compensate your money. Nice, thank you. Try not to draw unnecessary attention. We'll take care of you. Nomo's will send this file. I don't think you'll be missing your old job. You see the file in your cache when it's completed. Anything else? Cool. Okay, so now that's what the cache is. It's like a download folder. Okay. Well, it is just a download folder, but they use a cache for it. I don't know. It's kind of a weird term, but it's okay. Nomos also sent this file. So Nomos is gonna pay my salary, so they'll pay me for my lost money. Why don't they just start a company and hire people to get away from these bad companies? You know what I mean? If you have the money to reimburse the employees of an entire corporation for a single office building for everybody, you have the money to poach the people there to make your own company to do things better officially as well. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's like easier ways. Normally, as Sharp Syndicate, we're trying to be all cool and mysterious, only accept and contact people through encrypted tests to see whether they'll fit in. But in your case, we need to skip all that and contact immediately. Make Radiotext more familiar for you. I put Flynn as the second designated connection. You answer questions to him. When you're acquainted within the radio waves, I'll ask you whether you'd like to join us or not, okay? For now, just go to your terminal and type connect again. Signing off now. See you later. You press tab on your deck to return to your terminal. Oh, also terminals show all replies while we are... Wait, don't be surprised by it. Okay. Comp, repetitive transmission. Hey there, I'm not on the wave right now. Can you be back later? Hey, babe. I don't want to die. This whole time, I've been slaving away at this stupid corporal for God knows what. For some stupid idea that the Nepo baby CEO had that he thought technology could solve. I'm programming a fucking smart toaster that'll ping your fucking phone when the toast is the correct shade of toast. I had to integrate a shitty AI model and a fucking mini GPU inside of the goddamn toaster so it could use machine vision, I forget the actual like field name now, in order to determine the doneness of the toast. And now you're telling me I'm going to die? I'm gonna lose my job and my paycheck? I sold myself to the devil and his toast for a guaranteed salary and 8 hours after work where I could stream on Twitch to 2 viewers in the hopes that I'll make it big one day. That one day, that 100 over 3 years of earnings will grow to 100 million. Fuck you. I miss you. Cash. So what's this? Mail transcription. I really wish there was a thing. Mail transcription.log. I see. Okay. Mail transcription. Holy shit. From EK, Chief Executive Officer, to MR, Chief Executive Officer. There are two CEOs, really. Continuity Tower work first. Yeah, the matrix of the Continuity Tower is now complete. All accounting work is handled start to finish by the system AI. The remaining flush employees were kept only to show stability during the transition, checking the artificial flush employees, the flush tubers. Oh my god. It's just like the actual streaming. You know, streaming. Soon there will be a renaissance where the only people left are VTubers. Somebody's gonna accidentally leak Vito 67's Neurosama Oji-san. And then we're gonna get an explosion in like Neurosama Oji-sans taking over the entire VTuber space, being headed by assholes behind the scenes. You know what I mean? That's what we're waiting for. DIY fursuit. Thank you for thinking about my title. Thank you. I appreciate that. DIY fursuit. Cover yourself in tape and roll around on the floor of your local barber. Okay, that sounds awful. That sounds even worse than I was thinking. Please tell me that fursuits are made from the skin of an animal and not from the fur of a man. Okay? I know that we're animals too, but that fur is fucked up. So, flush employees. Last automation phase is done as scheduled. Okay. E. Good. Handle this in stages. Close departments one by one so it looks like normal restructuring. Remember, there will be no severance payment. As a reminder, oh, that's why. Okay, so, okay, maybe it's a good thing that I'm getting paid here. As a reminder, these employees were never covered under insurance. In cases of illness, costs were covered directly from the budget to maintain appearances. Match those ends as well, so kill them. Hairsuit. Hello? See? We summoned the furry. Thank you and welcome. Thank you for appreciating it. Understood. Once the final departments are closed, the tower will run fully automated. They're gonna replace us with fucking AI. Fucking AI. Hey there, Flynn. CI told me someone would be writing. That must be you, I guess. Heard you know nothing about radiotext. Both radio waves and Tivna-wise. Is that right? Yes. No worries, let's start. Firstly, radiotext is the name of the software inside the USB stick. It's also the name of the game. Stick is a processor inside, so it's a computer, though not a powerful one. This little computer is equipped with a radio receiver transmitter antenna. Software is what allows us to message using that. Got that much? Sorry. Should have guessed Sky told you that. Anyhow, radio waves still carry a limited amount of data. Thus, most of the time, we need lots of compression. Text is almost always fine, but when it comes to audio and images, things become a bit funky. Still, this thing has been around for some time, and people even play down on it. You just got to learn the ways of the waves. I really do hate how it auto-scrolls. I wish you could like keep the scrolling where you were and it didn't jump the scrolling to the bottom once new text entered. I get it was trying to like match what you're doing, but if you scrolled away, it should let you know like, hey, you can... It actually needs a bit more hotkeys. Like, how come there's no hotkey to go all the way to the bottom of the screen, page down, page up, or even just using like the Vim keys, right? Just like something, you know what I mean? Something to like help you get to the bottom. Shift down, shift up would have worked as well. Just, and also some way to like figure out why some things are underlined and some are not. It seems like I should be able to learn about them, but I can't. It's weird. Just gotta learn the ways of the waves. Let's start with the screen. Make it more like a chat. And go ahead, look at the interface tweaks in your terminal. Amber looks much more clean than green IML. Yes! Try out different colors while in there too. Already amber, bro. Bro! Dude. Yo. Already amber. You got taste, rookie. Yeah, no shit, man. Okay. Maybe it's intentional to simulate the real-time nature of radio communication. Okay, I don't need the real-time nature of radio communication is going through an interface that has been programmed with features that allow you to scroll up and down. It doesn't matter whether it's radio or if it's by fucking pigeons. The interface is an entirely separate layer on top of it. It doesn't matter. Where's the scrolling buttons? I broke the game! Oh, in order for the pictures to work, you first need to run the plugin. Actually, this guy could have done this beforehand, but since not everybody plugs in the stick, it becomes a waste of time. Setting the other one now. Just a second. Here it is. After this loads, return to your terminal and type cache. File should be there. Any problems so far? No. Are these safe? Yeah, they are. Your terminal is working directly inside the stick. Can't harm your computer. I mean, let's... to try the plugin, type display PP inside here. The chat tab. Should display my profile in the right corner. I know it sounds funny, but you get used to it. Display PP. That message shouldn't have reached me. You first need to install the plugin from the cache. Oh, sorry. Let's install the plugin. Okay. It won't send it to... And it runs as a can and won't send it to me. Anyway, you can change its color by typing PP color or following it with the available color. Like a PP color... PP size small. PP color yellow. Also, you type set info to show my info underneath. Okay, wait, sorry. I need to stop messing with you. Cache. Bitmap plugin. Okay. Running bitmap plugin. There we go. Oh shit, I'm chromed up. Stay chromed up. What's that say? I need to step back to like read it. Wait, what's it say? It's installing prerequisites. Okay. Patch will alter system files. PP color red. Doctor. Yeah, exactly. My PP color red. Should I go doctor? No. Okay. What does that mean? Can anybody read this ASCII art? What? It's not stay chromed. Is it chromed? Maybe it is chromed actually. I don't know. Something. Installing prerequisites. Resolving dependencies, lib image parser, stream diverter, allocating bitmap buffer. Okay, that's interesting. 256K, so it just stays alive forever. Note, target image requires 8 kilobytes, 1 BPP, 1 bits per pixel. Okay. Syncing write cache. Okay, this patch will alter. Yeah, sure. Altering incoming stream handler.sys. Patch. Redirecting text buffer to image processor. Here we go. Mapping override regions, memory regions, flushing instruction cache. This is how it used to be done. Yeah, this is how it used to be done. It'd be a resident program. It'd be a resident program. Okay, so now it's a resident. It stays in. All right, now it's just available. It's always running. Okay, sure. Audio plugin. Eyes Chrome. Thank you. That's it. I was trying to figure out. I said, but yeah, absolutely. Like, stay chromed up. What does that mean? See, I liked how last time some chatter after I said I can program, they asked me what does like a random series of zeros and then ones mean. And I was like, it means whatever you want it to mean. It's like, that's not how it works. Audio system will be restarted, sure. Syncing audio clocks. Okay, probing, verifying frequency, expected 44, received 48. Attempting soft resample, error code. Could not be completed. Audio playback degraded. What the fuck? Stereo signal locked 44.1. Latency compensation unstable. Protocol audio playback registered with errors. Okay, what's a problem? We're able to display BP. BP color red. BP color purple. PP color green. PP color tan. PP color brown. PP color pink. PP color PP. PP size small. PP display. And that was it. Fortunately, you need to do these steps for every chat, but also allows you to close ugly PPs as well. For any terminal-related questions and occasional chatting, I'm here. It's nice to meet you, though you didn't join our usual work. I'm glad you got in. You also can't shift tab to go to the previous tab. So that's Sky. Okay. How is it? Were you able to adapt to the thing? PP display, PP color, amber. PP color, purple. What's a cool looking blue? I think blue would look kind of cool, but it's too futuristic and it contrasts with the amber. Like blue would be cyberpunky, and I think in the cyberpunk world you could do like more greenish tones. But if you're going for like an amber look, for like an old style look, how would an old profile picture probably look like? What color would be a good picture for a profile picture? You know, it doesn't matter. It's all about the way that I see things in this world, so I know who is who. Okay? Display PP. You can change the by color PP. Okay, PP color red. You can change the color by calling PP color. If you type set info, show your info underneath. You can override to take notes by people if you want. Just follow it up with your notes. And that was it. Unfortunately, friendly terminal. Okay, nice to meet you. Set info. Wise man knows his days will end. Set info hot AF. Shit. What was your thing again? PP color white. Wait, white would be good actually. Yeah, because then it would actually be like a simple thing that maybe it could do. Although did they? It should have been, right? Or maybe it would have been like a slightly gray color. But yeah, it would have worked. Hot AF. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Let me skip telling other chairs about how you joined. You might offend to it since you didn't undergo the trials. Don't worry. Only Sky and I know. Okay, that's it from me. Go ahead and explore. Get to know the terminal. There are weird people that talk in the wideband. See you. Bye. Thanks. See you. Not on my deck, ATM. So, how do I change back her info to what it was? True freedom. There we go. Sorry, what'd you say? How was it? Were you able to adapt? Yeah, kind of. They're fine. Come across any good channels? I don't know. I've only just started. I haven't met anybody yet. I feel like I'm skipping ahead by accident. Kind of. Yeah, I got some things. You seemed as a sharp one. Thanks. I guess you were right. Yeah, you were right. Did you bet on me? Wait, a little bet inside. Whether did you catch up to speed or not, I played on you. Fuck you. Okay, that's rude. I don't know, that seems rude. Thanks. I should thank you. You basically got me a brand new glass. Well, that's whether you want to join. What the fuck was that? Shit, so it begins. Yeah, I guess so. That was a dropping tower. There's no going back down. Have you made your decision? I decided. I'm in. I'm hoping it's against the falling tyrants. I want it. Welcome then. Rookie. Thanks. It's fun. You're gonna love it. Thank you. I'm gonna hop off real quick. Okay, with the back, lots of help on the matter. We found there's an undercover inside the waves. Okay, you've reached the end of the demo. There's still mysteries to uncover in that you can keep browsing. When they're over, this message will repeat as 100% completed. Welcome to the near future, where the anarchists blow things up. Okay, that's cool and all. Hey, when do I get my paycheck? You guys said you would compensate me. When do I get paid? Hello? You still have mysteries to uncover in that you can keep browsing. Okay, thanks. Haven't really gone anywhere yet. Can I tell you about the bomb? No? Connect random. It's weird. Yeah, yes, like I told you so, right? That's what I like about this place. You never know what's around the corner, who's behind the next connection. I'm gonna teach you some more stuff, because Sky decided that way, and I agree. Have you ever heard about cipher methods? Are you acquainted with them? No, I'm not. That's totally alright, you just came here. Cipher methods are the process used to encrypt messages. Basically the special alphabet you made up with your friend when you were 5. A little stronger, yeah. For example, we are talking in an encrypted channel right now, and like someone who has a powerful glass, what's a glass, or an extraordinary skill, they wouldn't be able to listen to us. And the question so far? You are good at teaching. Set info, forgot to pay me my salary. There we go. Okay. It's a little buggy, because I thought the command would not be sent as a thing. Okay. You are good at teaching. Thank you. Wise man knows his days were gone. Thank you. And though I don't know it yet, I believe you are good at learning as well. Where was I? Yes. When you need to use a public way to deliver your message after you to encrypt it somehow. Yeah. Encryption isn't about jumbling up the words randomly. Yeah, you need to use paths which the receiver will backtrack to decode. For learning the basic ones, I suggest you look it up in the dictionary. Have you connected to the dictionary yet? No. Dictionary? Here's the frequency. 868 SF7. Just type connect in front of it in your terminal. Now think about public ciphers are, since they're encoded to be decoded. The key to the method isn't decided beforehand. It has to be hinted inside the ciphertext. And I'll give you some example ciphers in this way and wait for you to type the identical form. Okay, here's the first one. 5K. Okay, the hint is 5. I'm trying to tell you that I shift the alphabet by 5 letters. It usually means plus 5, which means you go minus 5 letters back in the alphabet. So this is just like what's that thing called again? It's like Rot 13, Caesar's it's like the Caesar cipher. Okay, let's just connect to yeah. 868. Wait, you can connect to any number then. So you can go to any number. There's also a random button for you to go to any specific place too. So you got to be aware of what you're looking at. Welcome to the Dictionary of the Free World. Free Dictionary. This is an open source project made possible with contributions from all over the Balkans. The Balkans! The Balkans! Type the desired word, then press the return key. If there's a match, the auto response will return answer. There's a lot of matches. I need to keep scrolling up. And this is why the scrolling needs some help. This is why the scrolling needs some work. You should be able to scroll quickly. You should be able to search for text quickly. There should be like a quick search or something. Because listen, okay? Even back in the fucking like 80s, we had like search within terminals and like different ways to find. I mean, probably not. Like at some point we had searches and it was very easy to like go through things, okay? Did you know that pages are unencrypted and use an SDR to read pager? That's just, what is an SDR? Please stop using acronyms every single time when people use acronyms. It's like saying TBH, IDK, 6-7. Oh yeah, Omega lol, okay? Curtains for Zusha. It's like, what the fuck does it mean? A software-defined video. Thank you! Thank you, sorry. Thank you. You're the only person who understands the assignment and gives the answer. Last time this happened, the person said, sorry, I'm an engineer. I live my entire life in the engineering world. So obviously, it's like, why wouldn't I use acronyms? It's like, motherfucker, you're on the public sidewalk. You're talking to a fucking stranger on the sidewalk. Who gives a fuck if you're an engineer? Who gives a fuck what you do? Explain the words! Every time I see somebody use acronyms in a space where it's like they know it's a non-expert space, I think to myself they have low social skills. It's like, come on, you have to know how to communicate to people who do not have your requisite knowledge and to explain it in a way that makes sense. Okay? Sadly, even telling me that it's a software-defined radio doesn't really tell me anything. But I'm going to assume what you mean is that you can that you can intercept the messages as they're being sent to pagers, and you can read them using any radio. I'm assuming that's what you mean. In which case, that's very interesting, because you would think that wouldn't be possible. But I guess you kind of have to do something for it. It is weird that they're not encrypted though. Would it really be that bad not to encrypt a pager? Like, I mean to encrypt one? Because like it's not that painful to. Presumably, if you're rolling out pagers in an organization, you would have the infrastructure to integrate stuff with it to send messages. You'd probably have the technical know-how to then set up some encryption scheme, right? And then the device could just do that on board pretty easily. It's not like it would need a lot, but maybe it's because I don't really know what is a pager made of, that maybe it's easier from like a hardware perspective to make it so simple so as to not even require that, right? Maybe that's why. We have some terms here. Do I lose my thing? Okay, good. I don't. Long range. Proper noun, or LoRa, short form. A low-power, long-range wireless communication protocol, foundational to mesh work, such as radiotext. Allows devices to transmit small packets of data over vast distances through obstacles. That's crazy. Bypassing traditional infrastructure. Favored by mesh builders for its robust off-grid capabilities and enabling communication where the old net fails. Yeah, some wideband stuff. Okay, so how about the decentralized? So we get to find some magical term that'll take us somewhere. You can add encryption as a layer, sure, but there's no encryption in the protocol. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I mean by like, I'm surprised that happens, because it's like what is the protocol, and why would it be so complicated to like add it? Because is it because it was just made during that time period when there was no real hardware that could handle it in like a really solid way, and so you have to go for the least amount of effort to get things, and also like it doesn't really matter because pages are usually like an ephemeral thing versus like a long-term, high priority, high security thing, right? Because presumably if you get a pager message, it doesn't really matter if people see it, because it's usually for like a moment-to-moment basis, and it's not really gonna be like critical information. If anything, you might use the pager to say everyone to room 7, right? And somebody could see that, but it doesn't really give you much except for the fact that something's happening. So you know that something's happening, but you don't really care about, or you don't really know about what it is that's happening. Because why would they type a very long message like, okay, go here, kill this guy? It was made during the period where nobody really had the hardware to intercept and to kill. Oh, that's a good point too. I didn't even think about the attacking side of like, maybe back then, yeah, they where there was no offensive hardware either, right? There was no need to deal with the defense because people were still figuring it out in the first place. They were still just making all of them. Yeah, that's an interesting angle. A software-defined radio is a radio, and a lot of the analog components that used to be hardware are implemented with software. Really? Like what? What else besides the antenna does a radio need? Oh, actually, no, stupid. Sorry. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah. Frequencies, trying to figure out what the frequency is, trying to get the message out. That's cool, actually. Maybe we should get one. And I could run my own radio station. Yeah. Mixers, filters, those are the terms. Thank you. Yeah, I've barely dipped my toes into the radio world because I was gonna do a bit at some point where I was gonna like figure out how to get the stream onto radio, because apparently you can't just run your own radio anywhere, and it just matters who like finds your frequency to connect to you. And then I stopped because I realized, wait a minute, you could theoretically triangulate my position. If you just do it well enough, you could figure out where I live. I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. But there was a moment where I was like, it'd be kind of fun to like see if that happens. There are national page networks that broadcast pages across the whole country. See? Now you're talking in a way that is befitting of a conversation on the side of the road. Now you have become interesting. Now, see? You became interesting the moment that you talked about adding encryption. There's no encryption in the protocol. Just saying a random factoid, like, did you know that ZSA does not include SDR? What the fuck does that mean? I have no clue. Now you're making it interesting. I remember you're writing about the AI stuff, about the machine learning. I know you can be interesting. That's what I was waiting for. Because that's sick. I didn't know that there's national pager networks across the whole of America. How does it work? America? How do I find this? Coverage maps. Offers pages services on the two largest paging networks in the USA, American Messaging or Spock. Sorry, let me just open these up here. Because pages don't have GPS, so there's no way to target the transmission to the receiver. I didn't know that, but actually that does make sense. Yeah, because you're just sending radio signals out, right? So it's either just a local regional network or a national network that rebroadcasts everything. And then I guess, would the pager then have to look at the message to determine if it's for them? So like, would the pager ignore who it's being sent to be like, oh, this is from me? I didn't even think about that problem. That's a very interesting problem. Yeah. And like, you wouldn't even want to target it because exactly of that problem of like, what if it gets like dropped, right? Wouldn't you want to always send it to like try to ping it everywhere to try to get somebody to pick it up, right? Found these. So, apparently on these two, these are the two largest based on this page, but I don't know if that's true. But there's a pager app for the iPhone. You expect a solution that gives you complete pager functionality right into your... What? Sorry, my blood sugar was dropping. I'd eat. They only just pick up on the message corresponding to them. Right. There's no confirmation of a receipt. Pages are one way. Okay, that's interesting. That makes sense. So then you can just get an application for it with starting a subscription at that point, but it's just a text message, okay? Free pagers. What does that mean? Pay for the service, for just the service when choosing a... Okay, well, I mean, it's using these things under the hood. So you would use these. You send it across the entire nation. That's a very fascinating thing. I wonder what other problems this has ever run into. Because, like... I mean, it'd be very difficult, but, like, couldn't you just spam the shit out of these systems? Like, if there's ever an exploit where you could just, like... Like, I wonder if anybody's ever tried to break these systems, because if everything is accepting everything... I wonder if there's ever a point where you break these systems down in some way, and could you run into a situation where they become useless, Because pagers, it seems like, are mainly used in critical, time-sensitive situations, and I wonder how painful that would be to resolve because of the fundamentals of the entire thing, right? Because like it has to work in this way. Yeah, you could trick the network into retransmitting, right? And then if you just keep doing that on a larger scale, could you break these devices? And how do they deal with this on like a larger scale? You know what I mean? Like I wonder how deep this has been going, or like whether this has just been an unexploited thing for a very long time. I don't want to do it. I'm just saying that it could happen, and if it does happen, you can't hold me liable. It's just theory crafting, okay? I don't want to do it. I don't condone you doing it, but I am curious if it does happen, because like how many people would be affected by it, what gets affected by it, and who would die? Because this guy, I don't think this guy's making it. If the pager doesn't work, I don't think that he's making it. Freedom Coaster? Complete coaster paging. Your customers have no boundaries while they wait. Give them the freedom to travel around your building, campus, even your entire city with a Freedom Coaster. With the Freedom Coaster, your customer can go eat, shop, explore, all while they wait to hear from you. Wait a minute, this is actually kind of sick. I kind of... Wait, chat. Oh my god. Some of the retransmitters are more advanced and have added authentication for their own layer, but some of them just retransmit any pager signal. I don't know why I keep reading it as a paper. Well, okay, but now you've given me a great idea, okay? This and this. I sell pagers that tell you when my stream is going live. Wait. That's a genius concept. Yeah, please think about this. I sell you a pager that tells you when my stream is going live. We just do it like that. It would only work within certain places that have a paging network that I can like buy, right, and then be a part of. But that could be good. How does it work? How much does it cost to send this to like send? What's it called? Is it a signal? Is it a message? Is it a? I'm assuming there's like different like some industry terms to send a page on the pager. How much does it cost to send a page? But first, let me write this down. Stream pager. Here we go. Stream pager. Stream pager to send the page over. I need to find product ideas. Products. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Streamer Tamagotchi. No, not the Tamagotchi. I'm created on this date. Created on this date. Sorry. Wait. How do we make it like a created timestamp? It's like this, right? There we go. Oops. I messed up. Not this. There we go. So we created here. Let's see. Created this today. Not scheduled. Created. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is some good stuff. Here we go. Oops. Sorry. Just give me a second. Pager designed to stream pager. Okay. Pager that will let viewers know when the stream has started. Okay? Guaranteed nationwide in the US of A. Need to figure out the rest of the world. You know what I mean? That's it. I sell you a pager. It rings when it's time to go watch the stream. So you don't even have to join the Discord. You buy a pager. It tells you. It tells you. It's so stupid. I have to bundle this though. I have to bundle this with the other toys, right? I have to bundle this with my surgery plushie, as well as the streamer Tamagotchi. I think I have to bundle it all in one. How about I make a Tamagotchi that's also a pager thing, and then that's also the like inside the plushie, and then you like get it as a bundle deal, so it justifies the cost. Because the pager alone is probably going to be like $20, right? Because I have to pay for the subscription too, presumably. Encrypted delete the queue. Page has been removed. Okay, why'd you list it then? Yeah, compass alert. Truth nuke. What's that other thing? Something alert, right? Compass alert. No one works a room better than the American messaging compass alert to sign. The critical message to a location rather than an individual, okay? Last time you looked at the page network in the UK, it was wild with what people were still using for. Oh shit, they have one in the UK as well. Pager Network UK uses. UK Paging Network, critical group. Here we go. Use either POGSAG, POGSAG or Flex protocols? POGSAG. Radioforums.radioreference.com. Request is blocked. Fuck. POGSAG is still here. Is a one-way 2FSK. What the fuck is a 2FSK? God, I hate security shit because it's got so many acronyms. It's so annoying to like search for it. What is a POGSAG 2 SFK meaning? What is the line encoding in this SFK? What the fuck is that? Frequency shift keying. There we go. So it's shifting the frequency around. POGSAG. Flex emergency services still use Flex. POGSAG is an asynchronous protocol used to transmit data to pagers. Post Office Code Standardization Advisory Group of the British Post Office. Very on brand for the British to name it this. Very on brand. The new paging codes were developed that offered higher data transmission rates and the features in European and network roaming. Okay. The Skyper network. T-Mobile Skyper network. The modulation uses frequency kishing with a plus minus 4.5 kilohertz shift on the carrier. Okay, numeric paging, BCD encoding packs. Okay, so that's encoding. You did manage POGSAG is easy to pick up, but you did manage to get a few flex messages too. Is it because of the way that it's done? Like, is it because it's easier to implement, or was it because like the available devices around you, right? Was it because of like an availability of what you had to use to be able to like interface with this protocol? Because I'm assuming because it's all UK, it's hard to get the devices over in like North America. Ah! That's an awful noise. That is an awful noise. That is an awful noise. But I can't stop listening to it. That is awful. Easier modulation, so you can pick up a weaker signal. Oh, so it has, I see, it has more leniency. Okay. And it's because the protocol transmission occurs in one of four modes, 1600, 3200, 800, or 6400. All modes use FSK modulation. It doesn't really tell me anything about how it's sent over. But like, maybe that's why it's easier to send? I guess I'm curious, like, how is it easier to modulate versus, like, POGSAG? Or like, what's the thing that I'm looking for to understand if it's easier to modulate? Is it because of like this bit with the frequency shift keying? Is it because of something else that I'm unaware of that these Wikipedia articles just like won't have because it's just, you know, it's just Wikipedia, right? Like, what makes one easier to how do I know if one is easier to find versus another? I'm asking these questions like you're trying to teach me this within the meeting because it's very important, okay? It's very important for my product idea. Code Blue, Patient Harper, Joe, back in the emergency room presenting with chest pain. Hi, I'm Something Bunny. What's his name again? Something Bunny. It is only 2 frame shift keys versus multiple. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so it is the frame shifting thing. So if I look at the frame shifting keys, I should know how easy or difficult it is to be able to pick up a message because the signal might be weaker or stronger because it's going from, right, because if it's being sent from the UK, for you to pick it up over the ocean, it has to survive that trip. And so you have to be able to actually like get it there. Okay, that makes sense. Why is there weed? Why is there a baggie of weed? That is not weed. From a glance, that looked like a baggie of weed, and this looked like a blunt. I'm not even kidding you. From a glance, it really did look like a blunt and a baggie of weed, and I was like, are they selling this to drug dealers? Like, are they selling this to drug dealers? This is the thing, okay? Let's vape batteries now. Let's skip the ceremony of buying a vape, and setting it up, and getting the coils and shit. Just like put that battery to your tongue, hold both ends, and then just lick it. It's great. Are you able to know who sent things, right? Because if you can't, then would it be possible for you to just like, I don't know, just like send anything out? Like, would it be possible for you to just send anything anywhere? Because if you can't figure out who sent you something, then I guess you could use it to sell drugs too. The great thing about SDR, the software there, is that it's one piece of hardware that picks up everything because so much of the decoding is in software, right? So it picks up any signal and then it just can decode anything as long as it has support for it within software. Is it useful for like everything then? Like, let's say if you get like an SDR device, is it usually that it comes with a way to decode like a very large variety of things, or like do people usually buy SDR devices for like a handful of things? Because that's a very interesting sort of thing too. Is like I didn't think that we had I didn't think it would move away from that into the software side, or like I didn't think that like those things would be advanced enough that like and like sold enough of that people would want to make those things, right? How much does it cost to send a message? I would need to know how much it's gonna cost me to send pages on this network. Paging services. Here we go. Empower paging. Empower your clinicians. Yeah. Okay. I'm a clinician. Send a page. Paging someone has never been easier. With website paging, you can send... What? You can... To send a page, enter the subscriber ID. And... Does anybody have a page? Can I please send you a page? What do you mean you could just send somebody a page? What? Access your wireless... You just send somebody a page? Like, I just page some random asshole? Like, hey man, what's up? And they just have to do that? Really? We have to validate device numbers. I don't know. What's like a pager subscriber number? Spock pager subscriber numbers. Can you buy these on some random website that I can't talk about? Can you buy these anywhere? Let's see. Security.gov. Our wireless revenue is dependent on the number of subscribers that use our paging devices. Okay, how about we don't do this? Ah, here we go. Pager. No, that's the signals. That's the key shifting. Whoa. I need like an example number. I need an example subscriber number. Yeah, pager subscriber numbers are like security by obscurity because they're complex. But since it's unencrypted, you could theoretically pick them all up and then just store them anywhere. And realistically, right? Yeah. Like, couldn't you just do that with like any SDR? Couldn't somebody with an SDR just like collect a bunch of them and then spam them over and over and over to like basically break the system, right? Oops, all pagers. Yeah, that's a very interesting thing to like deal with, because presumably these devices have some top level limit of things that like they can have. It wouldn't be hard to triangulate where like a device is like blasting these from, right? But with enough of them, you could theoretically cripple some systems. And you know what? Security by obscurity, there probably is a lot of people, like a lot of systems that still use it, and honestly, it is one viable thing to like have. If you don't know, it is kind of annoying to figure out. Because yeah, though most people with an SDR only have a receiver because transmitters are regulated. Fuck. Yeah, if it's so regulated, why could I go to a website to post it? If it's so regulated, why do they give me a website where I can just send a page to somebody like, "Hello, how is your day? Please call me at this number." Doesn't seem that hard. Spock pricing. How about what's the American Connect one? Oops, all pagers. Oops, all pagers have just been paged. American messaging prices. Well, that's someone transmitting it on your behalf. So true. You're right. I found the pricing. Call allowance. First, let me drink some Coca-Cola because I'm statewide unlimited. If I have enough viewers that live within the same US states, I can limit it to just those states and pay a small amount. Regional and nationwide, however, for $15 a month, and you get 200 pages per 25 cents, that's kind of crazy. Chat, I could literally make this a thing. I could sell this. We could have two-way paging. Oh my god. Chat, you could page me. You could page me. Oh my god. Could that work? You could page me. If I set up a couple of transmitters in like different places so as to obscure where I am, and I make it so that it's hard to triangulate me, right? And I burn those once someone trips something, I could probably do this. It would cost me like $70 total, probably. right? I probably only need like 4 or 5 to really make it nice and viable, such that any mistakes could just start a wildfire for no reason, and then it'd be fine to like lose one. I could probably do it. And then you could page me. I could page you. We could forget Discord. Forget Discord. We're gonna do paging. Oh shit! This is it. Wait, but how does two-way work? So the other person has to have a subscription too, right? They can't just do like a one-way subscription. They would also need to have a two-way subscription for a page as well, because they would have to have a regulated transmitter. So everything old is new again. Discord is just the generation. Discord is just Gen Z pager, and you can't tell me that that's wrong, because sometimes I'll get a ping at like 6 a.m. and it's like, what are people doing? It's just a pager by another name. Oh my god, we could do this. We could actually do this. We're also getting a. I'm so down to get a flip phone with chat, and every time we show up, we just like hold our flip phones together for a photo, right? If I ever do like a chat meetup, we just hold our flip phones and we flip it out. Because that video on flip phones from that one person sold me on the idea. I want a flip phone. I want a flip phone so goddamn bad. Oh, this is genius. Okay, pager network. Okay, this is a real thing. Okay, we can do it for nationwide America, $15 a month. I will sell you a pager that is specifically designed to receive my paging messages. All right. Nothing else. And then you would know I would never be late for stream because you would only be looking at your pager. I would even sometimes tell you hello, how are you? And then I would even like write things like I miss all of you or something, right? Like it could work. Decentralized. You still have your old Razor. That I used to love Razor phones. I still miss them. I think I still miss the Razor phones a lot. There was something very nice and beautiful about them. Plus the fact, not even just the fact that like they were, I don't know, a flip phone. They had like a very nice, clean look to them, and like they were very sharp, and they were surprisingly fun to flip open as well. You miss all of you sometimes too. See, you've hit comedy magic. It's okay. I miss all of you sometimes too. I miss all of you. Every single one of you. I missed all of you. I'm writing out. Sorry for the. So just so you know what I'm doing. I'm writing out what things that I need to search up here, because I need to find my playthrough log. Where is my playthrough log? Playthrough. Dwarf Fortress. Is it not here? Where did I put it? Oh, sorry. Projects. This is the project folder. Oh, please give me a second. It's my wife. Okay, I'm back. I need to write down all the things. So I need to write down all these terms that I need to search for. I don't really have to, but now I really want to. So what's the playthroughs? Here we go. I just need to get a collection of all the terms that I have, because I'm going to forget. We're never going to play Tactical Nexus ever again. Let's just mark this as done. We're never going to play this shit ever again. Radiotext. So I'm going to write down every single term that I have, because that's very important here, that we need to find. So cypherpunks, terms to search for. Terms to search for. I really should maybe make a new hotkey for that. Terms search for. Cypherpunks. Tech nomads. Let me just collect all these in one go so I can have all of it, and then we can just don't have to flip back and forth on these tabs. E to E. E to E. An SDR is set to catch all shortwave radio at once costs 1,000 USD. Oh. But a little SDR that lets you listen to 1 or 2 frequencies at once costs less than 100. I mean, that scaling is pretty crazy though, because like, it feels almost wasteful to buy the one that like lets you listen in on 1 or 2, unless you have like a very specific need to only listen on 1 or 2. Like, okay, a streamer radio network would be fun to set up, because like, we could all talk on like a radio, right? Every now and then, like on lonely nights when we feel like we need to see someone, we could be like, hey, how are you doing? How's everyone going? Right? Just like go on radio. But for only a couple hundred more, you can get every radio wave, and you can just do anything that you want. You could theoretically ruin all American hospitals with enough effort. That's pretty cool. Not to say that you should. I'm not saying that you should ruin all American hospitals, but like the possibility that it only costs you $1,000 to do so, that's actually a lot cheaper than I expected. That's a lot cheaper than I expected. Maybe same as above. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, it's gotta be pretty expensive to get a device that is capable of consuming everything, right? But it's only $1,000. Like, dude, it's like a Flipper Zero. It's almost like a Flipper Zero in its in its design. Like it's so cheap for so many capabilities that you sort of wonder to yourself, why wouldn't you? Like you could literally just buy this and just keep it for fun. You know what I mean? It's $300, and you can do anything. You could even probably rip someone's credit card out. It's actually pretty good, and it's super handy. It's small. You can do anything. You can just like lift gates for free. Like it's amazing. It's great. It's emulating Office. Emulating Office. You are now being let into the Google Office, and that's sick. Hell, you can even share card IDs remotely with other. Like it even has like networking capabilities, so you can share things with other people. Right? Amazing. Back in my day, I had to solder. Back in my day, I had to get an old TV antenna from an old CRT TV that I had, and from an old radio I used to have. Yeah, I used to have to figure out how to solder that shit to make it work. Then I'd have to listen in on all this kind of boring bullshit, like I got them, like a police report or something. Not that cool shit, like a pager to a fucking hospital. This is a sick 3D model. What the hell is this? Okay, that's a sick feature. Yeah, the Flip Zero can do POXAG, nice, but it can only decode the. Oh, so it still can't transmit. Or do you mean it can only decode something else has to receive the signal? So you have to have like a separate receiver, and then you feed that into the Flip Zero, which will then do the decoding for you. Is that what you mean? Because it seems like it has an antenna, right? Didn't it say something here? No. Well, it's a sub 1 gigahertz module. It's not really an antenna per se. Its antenna is powerful enough to pick it up. Really? This thing is powerful enough? Really? That's all you need? I guess you don't really need much. I guess, like, I don't really know enough about radio and the physics to understand how much power you would need to pick it up. Yeah. Because if radio waves were strong enough, wouldn't we just melt? Wouldn't we just melt from, like, the sheer heat generated? Or, like, wouldn't it, like... Wouldn't it, like, cause our bodies to, like, pulpify, right? What? They have a Flipper 1? Holy shit. Community-driven project that aims to develop a portable Linux multi-tool for hackers. We developed Flipper 1 publicly. Oh. Really? Local AI engine, Wi-Fi router, and network analyzer. Wow. It's not at that frequency. Okay, so it's also a frequency thing. They are into microwave frequency. Okay, so it's about the frequency. See, I don't know enough about it to know when you would die. Okay. And to know what is strong enough to like pick things up. Maybe it's best if I don't because it lowers my liability. The less that I know, the less that I know, the easier it is to pass polygraph tests. Right? If I can pass a polygraph, I can probably pass anything. Okay, why did I went off on like a weird typing tangent there. Sorry, just give me a second. I went kind of crazy there. Glass. I need to write all of these down. So glass, chirp syndicate. I'll show you the Nyan cat because at least the like Nyan cat every now and then shows up after 30 seconds. There we go. After 30 seconds. Undercover is microwave frequency. That's the way that our microwaves work, right? That's how it works, right? Maybe we do Sky and Flynn as well. Sky, Flynn. And then we do free dictionary. Nyan cat, meow meow. Can you meow for me? Meow meow. We'll do the name of the developer, Alp Arslan. This is the point at which people who read just a little bit, but not enough about the radio, forget about 5G, right? Because they don't understand different kinds of microwave. Right. That makes sense. Because one will blow you up and then melt you, but the other is perfectly fine. See, but that's why, right? Listen, if I don't even know and I'm like technically adjacent, I feel bad for people. Not to say that like I feel like they should have that kind of like overreaction to it. I do think it is a bit overreacting to the problem, but it is complicated to like explain to people. But again, it's we're not gonna get too deep into it. But it is one of those things where a lot of people just lose their trust within experts, but they really should trust the experts. Not every expert's trying to kill you. However, it's the problem of when an expert is trying to kill you that it makes every expert suspect. 5G transmitters get hot at the source, but the amplitude is lower once you get a few meters away, and the antenna in your phone is just very sensitive. So you're saying I could technically torture somebody with a 5G transmitter, so therefore it's dangerous. 5G radio waves are going to kill your children. Government officials are going to kidnap your children and shove a hot 5G rod up their asshole to like torture them or something. Okay, it's like aliens. Now, see, now you've ruined the 5G. You have to say it might get hot, but you know what I mean? I would even argue, don't even say that it gets hot. When someone gets burned, just say you're being stupid. You have to gaslight people into believing that it's fine. Sorry, Flynn's waiting for me to answer a question. I forgot to answer Flynn. Sorry. Long range at long range. Okay, wait. Radiotext is already in here? No. Cipher, ASCII, classes in here. Okay. How do you, does anybody remember how to search within a region only? How do you search within a region within Vim? Or am I crazy that that's not a thing? And maybe I know that I'm using Emacs, but I'm using Evil, and does it emulates it fairly well. I just need to fix some key bindings that Doom Emacs overrode onto the Corfu menus, but it's actually pretty good. But yeah, I swear there's a way to do a search within a specific region. Okay, that's all the terms I have. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, let's actually go and like solve this person's problems, okay? So this is now on the side. Now, what is this letter? 5K, so I have to go 5 letters back. A, B, C, D, E, Q, H, K, J, J, I, H, G, F. F, Q. I don't. What's weird is I only know the alphabet going forwards. I can't even think of it going backwards. What? I have to start from the beginning and then get to the letter to like get there. A B C D E F G H I K. Yeah. Q P M N O P. The P M N O. Okay. Wait. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. There we go. I just write it all out. Just write it all out, and we solve it visually because fuck it, I can't do an alphabet. Listen, I'm not a genius, okay? I can't do an alphabet backwards. All right. So the Q becomes. I should probably just put spaces in between, so I can also do things like that. Okay, so we do this, boom, 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 oops, like that, boom, and then boom. What's it again? It's J? Fuck it, it's close enough. I definitely fucked up the whatchamacallit, that's fine. Macro. Okay, so Q, 5 letters back means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, L. He just wrote his name. He just wrote his name. Okay. Lynn. Good job. There are also coding methods used inside computers such as binary. Let's try one from that. Inside computers, every letter has their own binary code type. It's called ASCII. Now tell me, what is the opposite of this? Okay, well, I don't fucking know, man. I fucking read binary? That's crazy. Also, binary. That's another term to search. Also, please give me a second, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Radio waves lose power as they travel through the air, right? Because they excite the molecules in the air. The higher your frequency, the more power it takes to maintain them. As they travel through the air, because they excite the molecules in the air. I didn't know that they excite the molecules, but that makes sense. The higher your frequency, the more power it takes to maintain them. Right. Yeah, right. The lowest frequency radio waves can penetrate deep into the ocean and used to communicate with submarines because they require less power to maintain them. Is that what you mean? And because they require less power to maintain them, then it makes it easier for them to continue on because there's less of it being lost. Like, I don't get. Some SEOs can go low enough to pick those up. I see. I guess I don't really know the relation between the previous statement and then the statement of like the lowest frequency waves can penetrate deep into the ocean. It's like I feel like I'm still missing the exact mechanism by which a radio frequency can maintain its ability to keep going. Lower frequency means that they excite the molecules less. Yeah. But like, so there's because they lose power as they travel through the air. Why is it that lower frequency can penetrate deeper? Like that's the thing that is confusing to me. Is the sense of like the way that you explained it. Like I'm sure it makes sense once you say exactly what the mechanism is. But in my mind, it's like they lose power. There's less power driving it. There's less power maintaining it. And then is the rate at which it loses power based on how strong it is initially, and then based on the material, and so therefore it'll lose more and more of it as it goes through. And so a message that can operate and be decoded at a lower frequency can stay stable because you can get it when it gets down to that low. Or because like in my mind, it's like is the loss of power like a it that so it's that okay that makes sense okay. So now it makes sense. Okay, sorry. Now the link makes sense to me. Okay, now it makes sense, and then that's why lower frequency messages can be used, and why they can stay stable, and then why they are used because they can go through a lot of things and still survive. Because if you encode it at that lower frequency, then you can also decode it afterwards. Okay, now it makes sense. Thank you. That's the thing that I was missing. It's that connection between the fundamentals and then like what exactly is like I guess like the rate of change that I always sort of miss from explanations like that, because I'm like okay I get the mechanism, but there's no way in my mind to really understand sort of like the relationship between these like values. Like what is the rate of decay of a radio wave versus like you know like the way that it's going through things. Like I don't really know what that means. Right? But like if I just have like some idea of it based on how it should behave, then maybe it makes more sense to me. Frequency isn't just an encoding / decoding thing, it's a physical property. Oh wait, right, yeah, sorry, yeah. That one I get, yeah. But then I guess it was more so like you actually getting the message into that frequency to be able to do it. That's what I meant by the encoding thing. Like I'm using the closest available term that I know of that like means like trying to translate something like a message into a radio wave that you can send out. That was my way of like translating it over. But yeah, physical property of the wave itself. So what? So frequency, right? So frequency is it's power. So is frequency then defined specifically as that power then, like it as the power of the radio wave, or is like the power of a radio wave different from the frequency, and the frequency means something else? The wave, the emote is funny. I do like the emote. I do like the little hand going hello, hi, hello. What is the opposite of this? How about I go and I find an ASCII to text? I mean, binary to ASCII. Binary to ASCII. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm waiting. Take your time. Thank you. Rapidtables.com. Here we go. 01001111010100. I know there's people out there that can like figure this out by looking at it, but I could never wrap my head around memorizing it, because it's a bit like memorizing pi. It's fucking useless. Open. Haha, you made me laugh. Yeah, oh, sorry. I was expecting the answer close to my question, but yeah, that was the coded word. You saw it. Sorry. Right, because you have to still care about the puzzle. That's a good tutorial to like, because it's in your mind. You're probably going to like write the answer back, right? Power is a product of amplitude and frequency. Okay. They still have to be massive amplitude to make it through the water. Okay. That makes sense. But I also have a limited understanding of amplitude, but it makes more sense to me now. Okay. Gotcha. I'll have to read up on like what is amplitude fully to really understand that one too, but I think I get what you're trying to say. Since with a hint it becomes much easier to decrypt messages, professional people started to use more than one method. They started to layer the messages inside ciphers like an onion. And unfortunately, I need to go now, so I'm trusting you with the rest of your progress. Well done, rookie. You can become a true chirp now. Help me. I love you. I love you too. Okay, in the free dictionary, I have a lot of terms now, okay? But yeah, thank you for that lesson. That was actually a very interesting lesson, and I like the way that you explained it. I think you did very well. It was just that relationship, but like to understand like how to tie all the elements together to like understand it that like was missing. But other than that, it was very clear. Thank you. It was clear enough that like somebody like me could understand it while I'm also trying to solve this, right? So I think that's good. What terms am I looking for? So we have done long range. I should also mark the ones I've done. So which ones have I searched up? Long range and decentralized. So I've searched up long range and decentralized. So I'll mark these with an exclamation mark just so I know what I've done. Next up is cypherpunk. Cypherpunk, a movement or an individual who advocates, sorry, every time I alt-tab it goes to that thing. Widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing technologies, viewing them as essential tools for social and political change. Cypherpunk's committed to defending privacy and personal freedom with cryptographic tools, essential to communication, often expressing a deep distrust of centralized authority and corporate control over information streams. Okay, cool. That's a lot of like techno-babble to say that they hate the government. But no, I'm just kidding. I think these guys just really hate paying taxes. I don't know. Everything that you're talking about just seems like you don't want to pay taxes. And, I get that. But, like, technomads, nomadic individuals who travel the digital and physical frontiers, often living off-grid and relying on portable technology to survive. Also known as digital drifters, cyber nomads, and data wanderers. Does this hit up a term as well? Does this trigger? It does not. Only underlined things do. Okay, so was there anything else on my PC that had this? I go back to the very beginning, even like these programs, right? Was there any terms that appeared here? Mapping memory region to dev? No. Why would you need that? I guess just like throw things away, I guess, or to zero things out, sure. Was there anything here? I guess because I had emails, I had settings. I had a lot of things here. A lot of things. My terminal, maybe terminal is a word, right? Oh God. Okay, it doesn't keep every message, so you do have to care about remembering these things early. Links. You reconnect the tabs by typing connect followed by the desired tab name. Okay, or you just press tab. Gotcha. Terminal. Oops. Hello? Terminal? No. So E2E is this one. Short form or end-to-end long form. Okay, yeah. End-to-end is a form encrypted communication where only the sender and receiver can read the data, no intermediaries. No backdoors, often flagged by authorities for suspicious usage, which is crazy because it's like, it's not really on them to see. According to the secure private thing, yeah. Also seen as E2EE or what's that term again? Theta? Delta? And Nomos. And Nomos proper noun, a radical anarchist group operating in the waves. And Nomos believes the ruling class and systems of the old world must collapse together, rallying under the phrase of Mors Mundi Veteris, the death of the old world. They describe themselves as the knife at the neck of those who step out of line while hoarding excess wealth. To An Nomos, as long as individuals remain unaware, they're functioning cogs in a many-wheeled capitalist machine, and therefore complicit in its continuation. See, that complicitness, because of your unawareness, I do wonder about that. Because there's been a lot of, like, real-world trials about that stuff, and also real-world thought about that stuff in regards to some fairly heinous stuff, right? But, like, how unaware can people get? I think people can get very unaware to the point where they don't actually know, because obscurity really is powerful. Obscurity of information and like the way that information flows can be very difficult to unravel, such that you never really know if somebody is truly complicit, because you're effectively assigning like a thought crime to them, in the same way that the government does when they see you use E2E, and they claim that you're suspicious, right? So really, you're no different than the people that you're trying to get rid of. You just feel that you are better because you work outside the system versus with the system. It just doesn't, it's always sort of odd in that way. Especially for like an office, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, these people are all complicit. It's like, are they? I really don't think the janitor knows anything that's like going on. You know what I mean? So Anomos was this. So Anomos is not a term. Chirp Syndicate. A wave-based organization believing that communication between individuals must remain private, unmonitored, and censored, and always available, despite by the cypherpunks who came before them. Also known as Chirps, Synths, Syndicates, and other similar names. Okay. Glass. What the hell is a glass? And this is just the dictionary. We can go find people, too, here, okay? Refers to ocular wearable devices, goggles, lenses, or retinal overlays that layer digital information over vision. Okay. Wearing glass implies persistent feed through a person's eyes. Okay, can I say something? There's no way somebody can absorb this much information at all times. There's a reason why everything that we make, even for things like military purposes, they give you very specific types of information when you need it. Because if you just have like a data feed like you would have in like, say, Ghost in the Shell, but you don't have the ability to be a ghost in the shell, like a machine, and have parts of your body upgraded to be a machine to have those capabilities, you wouldn't even be able to keep up with it. It would just be too much. It's like those scenes within shows where like they show a hacker and like a scrolling screen of data. It'd be impossible for you to really get what's going on. You just sort of know at a glance, sort of skimming it quickly, whether there's a good result or a bad result. It's like seeing the output of like a package manager as you install a package. You just sort of go, yeah, this has a lot of stuff, and I should probably and I'll review these at some point in the future. But you never do. But you never do. Okay. Undercover? A police officer, an intelligence service agent operating without badge or authority to gather intel from the inside. Also known as a copper rat or a guinea pig. So there's somebody undercover in the system. Sky, Flynn, these are not terms. So people are not terms. Free dictionary. I misspelled that horribly. Free dictionary. Alp Ashland. Okay, that's also a term. It doesn't really show up. Alphabet. See also Shift 13, Morse code, ASCII characters. Okay. So that became Shift 13, ASCII characters. I'm assuming that's the same as ASCII. Morse code. Thank you for the numbers, I guess. I'm not really sure what... I guess that's useful when you need to go solve some things. Radiotext. Cover down. Unencrypted long-range radio protocol meshwork. Released as an open-source project on the Usenet in the 90s. Originally developed by Janet Kovic, aka Spectrum Synthesizer, for earthquake emergency comms. Following her unexplained death, rumors of assassination persist. He was killed for it. He was killed for it because the man couldn't handle the woman giving something to the people. In cryptography, a cipher is a method or algorithm used to transform readable information into an encoded form. ROT 13, Shift 13. Wait, is Shift 13 different from ROT 13? I can't recall. What's the thing about shifting versus rotting it? Also, cipher methods. Okay, so cipher is different from cipher methods. Okay. So cipher methods is its own thing, which means up here, this term, ASCII characters is different as well. ASCII characters. Different as well. And I see now, this game is interesting. This game gives you all the information that you need to solve all the puzzles in the game inside the game. You don't have to go somewhere else. I could have solved it by doing this, right? I didn't have to go to a website to do it. So now I'm going to stop going to websites forever. I'm going to stop going to websites. This is the only... I can't believe it. This is the only puzzle game of its type that uses real-world information and real-world stuff, but gives you a way to view that stuff and like deal with that stuff as within the game itself. So you don't have to go somewhere else, like a website, to go solve things. You can just do it within the game. Thank you. That was my biggest complaint of No Players Online, was you had to download a Python script. You then had to download a specific dependency called Cloud Pillow or something to be able to run a Python script like that was provided in the game to be able to get information, because it was a steganography thing. It was what's the thing called again? So you encode a message into an image, and you have to use something to like get the image out, to like be able to run that to like get the ARG message. I was like, this is stupid. No one's gonna figure this out. It's the worst concept. Everybody glazes that game as if it's good. Chrome. A name whispered across the band, attributed to a legendary hacker said to operate deep in the radio noise floor. Radio noise floor. What does that mean? Radio noise floor, as in like where it's so. The room where there's so much natural noise within the world that if you could find their message, it would look indiscernible compared to just the natural waves just going through the world. There's a whole bunch of things within nature emit radio waves, like the sun, I think it was, and some other things, right? So known as ghost of the noise or the breaker. Let's just search the breaker now, then. That's kind of cool. You know? Icebreaker. A person who specializes in breaking through digital defenses, especially ice. Oh shit, fuck yeah, he hates ice? Me too, let's go. An icebreaker is a hacker skilled in defeating security systems, opening locked networks, or bypassing virtual barriers. So known as breaker, cracker, hacker, and net saboteur. Nice. Stands for intrusion countermeasures electronics. Refers to digital security programs, firewalls, and defensive constructs designed to detect, delay, or destroy unauthorized access attempts. Often encountered in corporate nets or locked data vaults. Also known as black ice, white ice, gatekeeper code, the wall. Very, very cyberpunky with the wall thing here. Construct. Refers to a digital consciousness emulating a human mind, often formed from memory traces, personality matrices, or full brain scans. A construct operates within a machine or network, retaining fragments or illusions of the original self. Are usually mistaken for an artificial intelligence or AI, also known as ghost copy, okay? Posthumous agent. Soft mind. Posthumous agent. Someone died for this. Shift 13. Here we go. See, that's what I mean by the game. It's nice too, because the thing about ciphers like this is because it's because you're just applying it on like a scale. It's not like you're solving something really. You're just applying like a transformation from one form to another that doesn't really involve a puzzle. It's just you going through the motions. You know what I mean? Like with a puzzle, you have to think about what the answer is. I make you food. You fear me if you have an allergy. You fear me if you're allergic. I make you food. I make you food. You fear me if I'm allergic, and I'm loyal to the monarchy. Right? It's a B. But that's like a, you know what I mean? That's like closer to a riddle is closer to the idea of a puzzle than whatever this is. You know what I mean? So when games do stuff like this as puzzles, I always think to myself, it's just busy work. It's not really fun. It's not really like I'm solving something. It's not like I'm thinking about something. I'm just going through the motions. The fucking motions. I go through the motions every day in life. That's why I'm here. To pretend like I'm not going through these motions, to pretend like I have emotions left. I have nothing left. A substitution cipher, Rod 13, derived from the Caesar shift of rotates each letter 13 positions forward in the alphabet. Since English alphabet contains 26 letters, applying Rod 13 twice returns the original text, making the same process usable for both decoding and encoding. Its symmetry, simplicity, and lack of required keys make it ideal for lightly obscuring English text and public channels rather than providing true security. Also, I hate whenever games use this stuff for ARG stuff or like other things, because, well, to know that it's being used, you have to just try it to see if it works. And if it works, then it works. And I always see ARGs do the same thing, and again, no players online fucks this so hard. They just do a bunch of these. It's tedious work. You have to try every single combination from like, I don't know, from like 1 from 1 to 25 to see if it even matches. You have to go through that entire process over and over and over until you get something. And it's so tedious. And I don't know why games keep doing that type of stuff. This game is fine because it gives you the answer directly in the form of a table, so you can just quickly look things up. But like, I want to solve puzzles. I don't want tedium. I've never wanted, like, puzzles aren't tedium. Puzzles tickle your brain. If you want a good puzzle, go to the Stack Overflow puzzle sort of like section. Okay? Those people make puzzles that are not tedious, but genuinely difficult. You have to like stretch your brain to understand how to do things. And it even uses real world knowledge. Like it's so much better as an ARG baseline. But every single game does an ARG via bullshit that's like so tedious, and I don't get it. Can you tell I hate ARGs? I hate bad ARGs, and I love good ARGs, and I love good puzzle games. And one of the only really good puzzle games that I've played that like made me go, "Wow, this is a solid puzzle that has no tedium and that is done in such a way that it really feels like you're finding a secret." Is, and spoilers in 5, 4, spoilers for in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in Tunic. Spoilers over. Spoilers over. That's the only game that I think of. That is like the only game where I'm like, okay, this is the game that has actual good puzzles. It's so good. It's the only one of its type. So how about that word puzzle? Don't do it! Caesar Cipher. Yeah, the shift value is agreed upon in advance shift to 3. See, a shift to 3 replaces thing. Caesar Cipher, raw 13 is always 13, makes same operations. What means the Caesar Cipher remains popular as an introductory cipher due to its clarity and reversibility, but not for its tediousness. It's just popular because it's easy to understand, not because it's not tedious. See that? Think about it. Think about that. It's only popular because it's useful, not because it's not tedious. It's absolutely tedious to apply, to go through every combination until you finally find the one. Fucking Python script too. Thank you. A Morse code table. I don't want to have to learn this shit. Morse in binary. I think this is also binary Morse. Morse in binary. Here we go. So, and then binary Morse is at the same table. If A is 01, then it's the exact same. So, cipher methods. Dude, spoilers! You should have muted that. I gave you a 5-second, a 7-second countdown. There's the various techniques used throughout history to encode obscure transmission. Earlier, widely known as absolute Caesar shift and the Enigma machine. The latter often paired with Morse code for transmission. New technology advanced, new methods emerged. Some systems were originally designed for data encoding and compression rather than secrecy, but have later adopted the cipher methods, including binary and ASCII. Okay. ASCII characters. What's this gonna pop up? No, it's the same. Okay, it's the same as the ASCII. Right. Same as the ASCII. Yeah, okay. Same as ASCII. Okay, those are all the terms I have. Let's talk to random people, everyone. Let's go talk to random people on the interwebs. Hello? 12 frequencies acquired. Don't worry, you were disassociating in a meeting anyways. That's sad. I mean, that's also true though. I do that a lot, yeah. PP display. PP set info. Ask me why. Info. NFO. The view beneath the horizon seemed rendered in pixels behind the fly screen. Under the pulsing neon lights of the corporate towers, you feel the city's heartbeat. Metals vibrate at the same frequency as the engines of motor vehicles passing along the Gem's highways. Why? Yeah, I don't use a profile picture. It feels like it takes away from the imagination. I'd rather have people focus on my words, my looks. What I write is what I am. Before I get info. So you can actually like type things because there was no option for why, but me saying why, it's like I can ask him about it. Your glass? Okay. Who? Hello? WTF? Okay. First of all, that was rude. I was gonna ask you whether you liked it or not, but I guess that was a no. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I accept your apology. Thank you. Mean stranger. Sorry. Not everyone appreciates art first time they see it. My name is Casey. I'm a writer. Set info Casey NFO. Forget all that now? What do you think about the entrance? Was it a little too descriptive? Too mystique? Perhaps a little too hard to understand? Never apologize. That's true. Never apologize. Never negotiate with terrorists, okay? I think it's nice. The view beneath the horizon seems rendered in pixels behind the fly screen. What the hell is a fly screen? All I get is screen doors. That's what it's called. A screen door. It's called a fly screen. It's not just for flies. Like you use it to get rid of mosquitoes. You use it to get rid of like coyotes. It's for everything. It could be for a bear too if it's strong enough, right? Under the pulsing neon lights of the corporate towers, you could feel the city's heartbeat. Metals vibrate at the same frequency as the engines of motor vehicles passing along the generous highways. How do you color your text when you write it? Cool theme. I like it. It's a very sort of classical. It's like Snatcher. The way that I felt like when we played Snatcher, and I never played it again. Sorry, we'll finish that game at some point. Very or like Ghost in the Shell, right? Very very similar. Or even now, if you look outside now in a city, you realize that life is meaningless. I'm gonna pee. The metals vibrate at the same frequency as the engines of motor vehicles, passing along the generous highways. You put your ear to the floor to hear more of it, to connect better with the metal that screeches along the road. Then somebody riding a Harley goes by. Now you've suffered permanent hearing damage. You've gone deaf. Gone deaf. Hello everyone. My name is Casey. Long sentences, cool theme. The theme is cool. The perspective is cool. I think the perspective is not unusual. I think the perspective is actually very good. It's good enough where it's because it's like, you know how writers always is? They having a descriptor of the scene is a perfectly fine perspective. It's like seeing it through the eyes of God, right? And so you get this view of this world that's there, and so I don't think it's bad. What matters is how you transition to like a first person view or like third person, like how you talk about the characters, right? That's where it matters the most. But for scenery, I think it's fine to say the curtains are blue. You know. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of a fairly long-winded rant, among many other things. How was your day? I heard that today was going to be Helldivers Day, right? How'd that go? Hopefully, you had some fun playing some Helldivers. I thought the theme was cool too. The long sentences actually were perfect. I don't even think it was long. Nor was it too descriptive. It was just cool. It was just a cool theme. That's pretty much what I got when I look out. They shat in the world's ecosystem, and now we're the ones to suffer. I just romanticize it a little. Yeah. Passage is going to be the intro of my book, so it's important that it's catchy. Got to hook the reader right into it. That's mainly why I'm here. Talk about writing in a bit of civil disobedience. You tell me about yourself. That's interesting. The idea of romanticizing even the death of the world because of what's that game called again? Something Saturn. What's that game demo that we played where it's like Saturn and it's like the end of the world because of global warming, which is happening now, right? That was really good. Something Saturn. Sorry, I'm currently trying to find it. Saturn. There was also a short film that had that same concept of like, again, if somebody knows a short film, please tell me. It's a short film with a group of people, a group of friends who are recording the end of the world. I swear this is a real thing. Okay? And it's like the final day of the world. The sun is so bright and the world is so orange because the heat is bearing down on you. That all you can do is simply look as it slowly starts to descend and melt your bones off of your body. That's how hot it is. To turn you into ash. Okay? And it makes you wonder to yourself, what do you do? And that short film sort of had it as its core theme, trying to solve the question of what you do. You go around and you explore the world. You talk to people. You talk to your family. You talk about the things that you used to do. It had very personal moments between characters. Characters talking with their mom about like, hey, how they used to be treated, how much they hated them, how much they hate each other. How come their families all fucked up? It was such a compelling short film, and I wish I could remember what the name of it was. Or maybe I dreamed the whole thing, and this is gonna be my obsession, right? Like in the same way that Obsession was made with $500,000 and made millions. This could be my obsession, and I film it and I make $1 million. It was so fascinating to see somebody have to tackle that moment when there's no return and there's no hope, and all you can do is simply watch as the sun is bearing down on you, and seeing how society handles it. It was sort of interesting to see the chaos of society mixed in with the reality that some people just want to hang out with their loved ones and just drink a couple beers and just kick it back one final time and talk about life just one final time. It's very odd, as we'd all melt. Also, the game that I'm talking about, which is not the movie but had similar concepts, called Children of Saturn. That's the game. Is that game out yet? Fuck, it's not out yet. I really want to play Children of Saturn. Coming out in 2027. Fuck. But yeah, it's that's what this feels like. Because what else can you do, right? What else can you do but smell the ashes, right? As a G-man says. What do you mean? I mean, about topics to chat about. You tell something. No, the civil thing. Oh, that. The government doesn't allow people to broadcast on the radio or use frequency or something. I don't know. They tell that it interferes with the communication or something. And so there were pirate radios before times, and it was a measure against it too. Yeah, aren't they still now like underground pirate radios now too? All right. Can't you just like, what's like? Do you need a license to run a radio station? But I swear a bunch of people just like run a radio station for fun, anyways. So, I love rice crackers. Holy shit. I'm gonna make more of these. All complete bullshit if you ask me. They only fear what they can't control. They force us to use their channels to communicate. I don't obey that law. Sorry, is this illegal? It wasn't initially. Even the big corps were advertising and stuff. You can still come across the dead channels. Look, I understand that you are new to this, but how could you not know these? Don't internet people tell the history behind when calling people in? Okay. Let's be careful here. We can't let people know that we're brought into the system. Sky told us that we can't tell anyone, okay? Quickly jump to my dictionary. It means an individual who creates, shares, or manipulates content across the network, whose identity and influence exist primarily within that. Net people, or influencers. That's disgusting. They don't. That's a shame. What's the net isn't what it used to be, but still, expected more from them. You remember the name of it? I don't. I can't tell them about Sky. I can't tell them. Maybe I should, because it's a demo, so who's it care? It was Sky. What? Yeah, no shit. She's turning this place into a syndicate garden. Are you one of them? Not yet decided. I don't have to tell him truthfully, right? Good. Look, I don't want to guide you towards a specific decision, but this subculture existed way before them. They shouldn't turn it into a personal tool. Plus, it's alerting the officials too. Didn't Sky make this though? No, of course not. Radiotext was built in the 90s. The one that she wouldn't tell us. She's enjoying being the queen. Got it. Okay, I need to go now. Gonna run some errands and then back to writing. Hope you stick around. Bye. Your favorite writer Casey is out the way. See you later. I love you. Please let me buy your book. Okay, so the group that we joined, that's a part of the group that's like, it's the anarchists, but not the ones that blew up the building right beside my room. That building. They are taking over the Radiotext thing, the community that's like built up on it to recruit people, because it's like going on IRC to recruit somebody to bomb the capital or something, right? It's like the same idea. But sadly, everyone on IRC hasn't touched grass in like 500 years, so it's kind of a confusing way of doing things. But she's not the one bombing them. That was Ann Nomos, and Nomos did. And they want to reset the world back to something? I don't know. There was something about that. So, okay. Thank you, Casey. No new information. We connect again to a random person. Connect to random. Control frequencies acquired 4 previously designated. 4. Tact. Type without moving your fingers. With speed is life and keyboards are noise, Tact will be your savior. Tact Ring Typer is here. Get yours today. Tact Ring Typer. Very interesting. Also, if you see it again, zoom in, because I'm alt-tabbing to write this down. Tact Ring Typer. Type without moving your fingers. Order. Type disconnect to end the connection. No, I kind of want to keep you there. Help. Tact. Tact Ring Typer. The Tact Ring Typer. Does the ASCII art have anything to say? Does the ASCII art have anything inside of it? Tact will be your savior. TECT. Disconnect. Okay, that's weird. I do have a... It's in my history though, right? Links. Yeah. Connect random. Scanning the wide band. Okay, so it's gonna give me a new one. There's only 7 more. What the fuck? Random tips. Radiotext tips. Here you find useful tips and tricks about how to navigate your terminal. Okay? Oh shit, advanced commands. Here we go. Basics. Start off with the basics. So we know that she was killed. Or just presumably killed. We know about the open source nature of it, and we've played with all those options. So we know about all of these already. Help. Connections. Here we go. This is new. The tabs on top of the screen are your connected terminals. You can click tabs. Okay, you use the tab button. Each terminal is assigned with a unique frequency. Whoa. Its frequency is private. The Matrix game you always wanted was one where you play as the operator doing all the PC jacking system. Yes! Holy shit! I thought I was the only one. Holy shit! Oh my god, you brought up the idea and I can't believe it because I swear I had that same thought at some point. I was like, all these hacking games have that same idea, and you wish you could be the hacker sitting in the seat of the Matrix doing the PC jacking. Honestly, these days you could do a 3D world Matrix game. What's funny is that Matrix Online was a thing. Can I pull up Eurothug 4000 for a second? I have some things to talk about. I have 3 things, okay? 1, my dreams. 2, Eurothug 4000. Okay, maybe they're unrelated. Technically, she's first. 2, Matrix MMO, okay? 2, my dreams. 3, the hacking game that I already know of that's kind of like that I'm going to recommend you, but I'm not sponsored. Oh, as in 3 worlds, sorry. A 3 world Matrix game with a real digital and operator with them all affecting each other. Holy shit. Wait, that'd be kind of sick, actually. I guess, like, what would the gameplay be like, right? Because then it's like, but I can see what you mean. Like, you have all 3 at the same time. Well, actually, can I say something? This is going to be weird to say, so, like, let me eat this cracker really quick to, like, fully finish it. Roblox is basically the Matrix. I'm not even kidding you. If you go to Roblox, okay? Roblox is basically the Matrix. If you go to Roblox and you download the Roblox creator stuff, okay? Then you basically have the ability to create the world that people go in. You yourself go into a digital world, right? Theoretically, and this is something that is interesting, I have thought about the fact that what the fuck is this? Why is this Roblox model like so beautiful? What the fuck is this? Because it's like, even like games that have modding tools, like technically you exerting your influence on the world is really already that. Like you are the operator defining the experience that like somebody has in this virtual world. Arguably, every video game that we've ever played is sort of like that. The player and the creator are in that operator agent relationship, but we just do it through the abstraction of a video game, right? And really, this is the thing that's crazy. VR chat is the closest thing to the idea of that 3 world thing. Even closer than Roblox, because you're there. When I reach out with my hand to grab these 2 beautiful busty breasts on someone's avatar because they tell me to, okay? I'm not doing it unconsensually, okay? You saw it on stream when I play VR chat. People are like, hey, touch my breast. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. And you see them move the way that they do. You are literally playing the operator, real and digital version of that experience. I guess. You know I'm right. You know I'm right, and you can't disprove me. You can't disprove me, because how many of you have actually gone and touched a virtual breast like I have? She had a video on the Matrix MMO, which I didn't know existed, but it was a very interesting game. Also, this game that looked cool. She talked about the Matrix MMO, where she hosted a dance party somewhere. What the fuck was that video? Dance. 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 Matrix. Here we go. This game looked kind of sick, actually. It looked kind of cool, and she even got to break out of bounds in certain places, which was kind of neat. It's kind of neat to see that like the experience was there, but it just died over time because who's gonna play like a bad MMO? But you know what? There was a possibility when we could have gotten there, and like the Matrix MMO could have been the Roblox of our time to really sell the idea of like being a part of the system. Is that? That is that game. What's that game that we played? The shooting game? It's the one where we ended up seeing like the planet. That was cool. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you for bringing that up though, because I have thought about it, like that hacking game. Oh, the hacking game. Shit, sorry, I gotta find you the hacking game. There is one hacking game that I will say does the operator experience very well. I just need to find it. Just give me a second. We have to go through this entire fucking channel. It's gonna take a while. I'm pretty sure it's the word hacking. Fuck. Computer. Fuck. I gotta find it. Fuck. Steam games about hacking. Is there a way? There's a tag for hacking. What have I played on this list? Fuck. I gotta find the game. It's a really good game. There's a really good game somewhere in this list. Don't buy this. They're very hateful developers. There's one game that I played that had that like nailed the theme. You actually sat in the chair, multiple screens. You had to time things. People's lives were at stake. You actually could kill people. It was a very neat game. If I find the name, I'll tell you about it. It's a very good game. It's one. I swear they commented on the video. If I scroll back enough through the comments, even the hateful ones, we can probably find it. I need to show you this game because it was really good. It was such a good game. Keep going. People also like my talk about like the like coffee grinds and thing. Also, this one was a funny. Somebody tried to play this game for like a gooning thing. I can't find the patch. Also, when I get launched, and I was like, it's a skill check to be able to goon. Sorry, bud, you're dust. Someone failed to play the gooning game. Keep going. Forbidden Solitaire. Again, thank you to the devs of that for sending me a key. I appreciate it. Keep going. And it was also a really good game. They also added like a free play mode. I need to see if I can beat that final boss without using any skills. Space Rangers. No, keep it going. I swear they commented at some point. Golden Experience Requiem. What the fuck? Wait, what? What was this? Over to this view. Okay. Well, no. The reason why I can't tell is because it's currently waiting. Well, no, the reason why. Okay, so now. Okay. And then you. Okay. All right. Okay. Need to do something. Like I thought you just like. Okay, we keep going. Where the fuck is this game? It's a really good hacking game. Where is it? Guns the Duel. Keep on going. Mega Bonk. Here we go. Keep going. Where will the Redditors go now? Keep going. I'm actually pretty funny. Where's it going? Atlas. Infra. Cave. What the fuck is the cave? Oh, yeah, the cave. Keep on going. Probably Silverfish. Minecraft 2. Keep on going. Kinder Happy Hippo. Keep going. Hardwired. I can't believe the word hacker. I couldn't find it from the word hacker. The game's called Hardwired. I mean, this game too. I think Radiotext is also really good. I think Radiotext is a very interesting concept so far. But like these two target different things. Hardwired was specifically the Matrix operator in the environment where you're going to physically take control of like the physical world because these are real people on cameras that you could watch. Every terminal comes into play. Okay. Radiotext is different. It's more of a text adventure trying to uncover the mysteries of the world. One has more real time, while the other has less real time. One's a puzzle game, one's more of like an action game. Very good. That's frequency number. What is the frequency number for it? Flynn said something about the frequency number. Can it connect to a frequency number? The right amount of thing. Radiotext. Somebody plugs in display PP. Okay, thank you. Nice and glad you didn't join a thing. They didn't join a usual where you're in. Okay, that's it for now for me. Get to know the wider band. Okay, bye-bye. Cipher methods, try the cipher method. Here we go. Connect it to it. Can you connect to people via their frequency number? Each terminal is assigned with a unique frequency. This frequency is private and only accessible through interface/show tough terminal unique frequency. I see. The code is a 6-digit frequency number followed by a spreading factor indicator. It usually appears like this, and then spreading factor SF. I could use this to connect then. This is interesting. I could use this to connect. I guess like curiosities. So let's see. Sorry, I have my Emacs open. Curiosities, because I need to write these down because I'm gonna forget. Curiosities, and then curiosities. No, curiosities, right? No U in this, right? I don't know. Canada uses the British spelling. And also tough numbers, okay? So the first tough number that we got was specifically the 868.922SF7 free dictionary. This was the first one that we got, free dictionary. And now we have a new one here, technically. We have 808.233SF9, okay? Visible via interface/show TUF, okay. Because a triangulation method sharing a tough may compromise your terminal's location. Discussion advised. Inside your terminal, there are commands to control your various connections. Disconnect, you can close by typing this in. If you wish to close a specific tab, pressing this, you can just close this. Connect. Set tag. Followed by the design name. You can set your name tag by doing set tag. Set tag CBT expert. What? Set tag CBT expert. Name tag is set as show tough. What was it? Show tough? So can I see her tough? I don't know. Show tough? Interface/show tough. Okay, yes, I know I can wishlist. Interface/show tough. I don't really get it how to use it. I'm assuming that I'm missing something. These name tags are uniquely attributed to first connections in each terminal. So if another terminal the same name tag comes up, we're seeing this with this number at the end. For instance, I see. So I see. Unique connections. So that's connections. So what is that connection? Okay, I'm gonna look up that like tough one number after. We can connect to the number that it gave us and to see what that is at some point. Right now, I want to learn about advanced commands. Inside your terminal, you're not limited, okay, Jesus Christ, by display commands. You type the specific command needed, you can avoid using the menu. Oh, I see. So you can just skip ahead. You can skip ahead. Noise cancel allows you to get rid of any, though some might call annoying background noise. It's actually, no, it feels good. Noise canceling, getting rid of the humming is just bad. Is it gone? What happened to all the noise? Am I stupid? Wait, you can type the specific command needed. Noise cancel. What happened to my noise cancel? It's like gone now. I actually don't hear the humming anymore. It's weird. Erase save data. Kill terminal. That's how you exit. Noise cancel. No, noise cancel off. Where is it? Do you hear what the noise is? Levels. There's levels to shit. Levels. Max. Oh my god. How loud is this? Let's just see. How loud is this going to be? Oh fuck. But now it sounds good. Now it sounds good. There we go. Now we get some good shit. Okay, now it sounds good. Thank you. Which section am I interested in? Concepts. Fan mail. What? As the popularity and usage of Radiotext increased in the mid-90s, constantly evolving, I'm using the widely accepted descriptions, and we'll try to update this frequently as I can. Some of them are dead channel. A terminal without a person typing behind it. A terminal with built-in automated response system. Active dead channel. Passive dead channel. A terminal that repeats the same message over and over. As they're constantly evolving. Oh, I see. As in, like, the editor's note. of this thing or of the game itself. I don't know. So I did find that, what was that, links? I can connect to TECT, right? TECT will be your savior. Can I do show tough? Interface? Show tough. Wait, or did it mean here? I can go here and then show tough, right? Show tough. I don't have a tough module. Cache? What's my cache? I have nothing. I can't even install the audio plugin. .config. Wait, I should read that. What's that message say? What's that message say? You know what? Doing it manually is kind of annoying. So maybe we do ASCII. Here we go. See, this is also why I wish you could like tab and press Control 1, 2, 3, 4 to go to a specific tab. Because then you could like order them naturally and then without having to like disconnect. Because I don't want to disconnect from everything. I just want to see this. So it's 01101100011. Wait, what? How would we do? Okay, how about I just go to a website? It's easier. Binary to ASCII. I don't know. We'll just binary something converter. 0110110001101. 011010001. 01110011. 01110100. What if this is Morse code? Wasn't there like binary Morse? Zero 110. Yeah. Right? 011. W. 01A 100. B. WAD. WAD. Like a Doom WAD? I don't know. Okay. It's a bit loud now, but it's okay. We just deal with the volume. Just pretend like we entered like an oyster, okay, chat? 011. 00101. It's also ordered in a specific way. Like it's in this order of like different lines. 0110011 0110001 0110001 01110010 011000101 011001110 just so I have it on the side so I can like look at it easier and look away. 0101 0110110 0110110 011110001. I swear this is Morse. Audio subsystem will be restarted, sure. What does that mean? Oh, that's why it got rid of the sound, right? E441C. Mismatch between mixer and output clock. Latency compensation unstable. What does it mean by the audio? I don't get it. How the fuck do I do? How the fuck do I do this? Okay, 44.1 KHZ mismatch from 48.0. Not like I know what the numbers mean. I'm just curious to see what it's trying to ask me to do. Error code E441C. I could probably look up that error code somewhere. E441C. Sorry, E441C. Error code. Audio plugin. Wait, didn't Flynn tell me to like have these? Connect Flynn. Yo, didn't you give me these programs, dude? You don't have the pictures you work. You need to first run the plugin. Saying that it went on just a sec. After this loads, files should be there. Yeah, are they safe? Yeah, they are. Sorry, I should have probably told him that the audio plugin doesn't work. That the audio plugin is like broken. Maybe Flynn could have helped me, but it's okay. It's too late now. Okay, fine, fuck it. So fan mail. What is fan mail? Goku says that. You're trying so hard to become free dictionary, but even your colors are boring. First of all, I'm not even trying to be a bot. And I chose those colors because they were... Stop resetting to the bottom, please. Because they were the most available colors back then, amber and green. So unlike those poses, I'm trying to stay faithful to the historical aspects of the place. Also, they're a dictionary. You have to be a real layman to compare what I do to them. I'm trying to create a comprehensive woke bet. Anyways, this was the only mail that was sent this month. You know, I sent me more here. Thank you. Breakers, I'm like Chrome Potato Chips X. Troika. What is a troika? What? That sounds wrong of me to say. I should stop saying it. Potato Chips X. Nance. Troika. Princess. Lamers of the month. Goku. Arch Nemesis, because patenting game mechanics is never good. Kane Impala. The Citizen Kane Impala? Really? That's fucking funny. Okay. You got anything on Nance? Potato Chips X? It had something on what's his name? On the other guy, Breaker, Chrome. Princess, Goku, Arch Nemesis, Kane Impala. I bet you the first letters of all the names form some cipher, but I'm too lazy to do it because it's so fucking tedious. Connect random. I just want to see what other people live here. Well, hello, beautiful. Hey, I'm Rumor. Nice to meet you. Okay, PP display. First time seeing you. You must be new. What brings you your PP info? Deep set info. Keep your ears wide open. Must be newer. Want it to be free. Terrorists blew my workplace. That must have been a shame. Glad you weren't in it, darling. I'm assuming you were working in the Xenar Tower. Aha! Thank you for the information, Xenar. Which was just fallen. Okay, so these are the names that are curious. Sorry, I'm reorganizing my notes in real time here. Names. Names to search. A Xenar Tower, which is my workplace. Okay? Try these to search to see what happens. My workplace. Save that. Okay, good. Maybe spell that properly. Okay, have some class. Which is just fallen. That is fast. I have to admit it. Devil works hard, but Sky works hard. I don't think Sky was the one who like killed us. Sky wasn't the one. Are you pissed off at the terrorists or relieved Sky works harder? Oh, honey, I don't mean in a bad way. It makes total sense. Trying to recruit people to my cyber activist here, but and the same. It's a perfect time to churn employees. Anyways, enough about you. Do you know why they call me Rumor? Because I have all the gossip you seek. Just ask me what I think about the person. I'll tell you all I know. You can ask others as well, but I can't guarantee they'll answer. Okay, that's interesting. I can ask her about all the names that I've been collecting. Go ahead, ask me. Okay, settings, the audio levels. Maybe we do like a high. Ask. Just type the name, beauty. Feel free to barge in between my speech. I don't mind. Interrupt me. What do you think about? Don't be shy. Just mention the name. I love you. I think you're hot with the hands over your eyes. Breaker. I'm going away for now, but I'll be back. Remember to miss me and bring me information. What the fuck? I asked her about Breaker and she instantly walked away. Hello? Dude, what's the point of me asking you? You're fucking useless, man. You're useless. Connect random. That's a lot of frequencies. Ghost. Ghost touch. Ghost touch, no wires, just pure voice transmission. Ghost mouth utilizes a minimally invasive procedure to install a precision microphone at the base of your skull, enabling seamless wireless communication because privacy is your right. Help. I want to order. Order 2 ghost mouth with suction extension. Ghost mouth. Can I search this up? So I can't suction. Ghost mouth. Does the dictionary have anything to say about it? No. Connect random. Like new random frequency. Okay. Yo, signal's clean. You're not broadcasting anything. One of Sky's greens. Yeah, I'm a greenhorn. Always this friendly? The Depends. Are you always this readable? I see through your digits, Green. There's something different. But you don't horror code and don't want to spoil anything. Terminal like yours is plain text only. All text, no eyes. I can fix that. How? I can only fit so much data in a radio wave. Run this. Establish link remote device. Oh shit. So remote link doesn't use chirp range, but same method. We'll patch you to an array receiver. Not much, but you'll see the waves. Oh shit, there's actual like hidden commands. So there are hidden commands. So it's like, so there's interface / show tough. And there's also establish link remote device address, right? You enter the address here. And then you do request remote access. I could do this for any machine, and I have some machines. Go do it. I'm waiting. Sure. Okay. Establish. Watch him like hack. Watch me get hacked by a hacker, man. Establish link remote device. Save these numbers. Save these numbers. I'd say this. Shit. There's a lot of people. 792. Oops. Dot 195. 195 SF14. Chrome gave us this. Wait, Chrome? Is it? A name whispered through the band. Oh shit, this is the guy. Oh shit, this is the guy. Oh shit, this is the guy. He's the breaker. Uh-oh. This is the breaker. Okay, let's see what he does. This is Chrome. Of course I trust you. 792.195. SF14, I think it was, right? Where did I put it? Address. Chrome gave us this. This is very important. SF14. Okay, SF14. SF14. Yeah, 712.195 SF14. Listing for... Oh, shit. Remote privileges required to proceed. Request remote access. Type the magic word. I don't know. Go do it. I'm waiting. Not much, but you'll see the waves. Please. Remote access granted by Chrome. Establishing connection. Use arrow keys to match frequencies. Use scroll wheel to move inside the terminal. See all commands. Type help. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that's very weird. What the fuck? Okay. Wait. Still a little bit too high. Sorry. Give me a second. Low. You seem to have done it. How do you know? Granted you the access, duh. Appears on another terminal for convenience. Be logged in as Spectre in case you want to close it. Getting warm with all this glass overlap. Then put some coolant on. If I die, tell the next node that Chrome gave you eyes. Chrome out. Tell the next node that Chrome gave you eyes. Okay, so this is the address for Spectre. This game is getting... See, like... This has a very different flow. That's why I mentioned the Hardwired game, because that game has a very different flow too. Because I like the flow of this game a lot. Spectre audio waves thing. This game is more of like an exploration game, but on the web almost. It's very interesting. Okay, now we're going to go down to a different frequency. This background frequency. Too much.
People getting hurt outside, trying to cover their head with their forearms like this, miserably. Windows being shattered, trees falling down onto cars, smashing their roof. I remember the flower pot getting broken in front of me, outside the window. As a result of a stray bolt of ice. One of many. What a pity. It is the first time nobody knew they should have stayed away from the windows. Washing up close curiously to disaster outside. Everybody was shocked back there, looking at the damage which never happened before.
It's very finicky.
Just by a hailstorm occurred in the middle of the summer. So, people repainted their buildings.
Arrow key sucks for
their
this.
cars as much as they can. Then it happened again the next year.
This sucks. It's too precise.
They put rugs on top of cars to protect them.
It's actually so precise that that's impossible to touch with the arrow key. It's very annoying.
Shades got broken by the hits, and rugs
Do you hear it? Sometimes it cuts in very loud because I hit it,
the next year came.
but it goes away because I can't lift my finger fast enough. It's stupid. It's too sensitive.
Yellow echoed
This
the
mechanic
sound
sucks.
of people. Not to get outside unless it's an emergency. From looking back,
It fucking sucks.
I don't know whether there was yellow code before these events or not. All I know is that I learned it from that day on. And it kept on news. This year alongside the code they announced it was prohibited for bikes
He also doesn't talk consistently enough that I can like see it.
due to serious stuff.
And so to be able to transcribe it, you have to be able to like transcribe it over
We are used to it now.
by hearing it. This mechanic sucks. This game has potential. We've spent too long on this. This game has potential, but it is kind of annoying in different places, and the keyboard control and the interface is still very annoying at times too. But it's good. It's actually a really solid demo.
Surprising thing is we got used to it.
It fulfills the promise of something like again, that like Matrix operated style thing pretty well. It doesn't have the physical elements, but being able to look out your window, see the bomb go off, that was pretty cool. And I like how it actually builds this world and allows you to explore it and builds all these commands for you to use to go and find things. But it's a little finicky in the controls that it makes it a little annoying to work with. For instance, I wish there was a way to like take notes within the game, so I didn't have to all tab all the time to go into to a different thing. The notes on the profile is one thing, but you would wish that you could quickly switch to like a note, almost like a dedicated application or something on the side somewhere, so you can keep those notes for things to look up. Right, much easier. I know it's annoying, but you already have all the facilities. Just have it just right into like something and just keep it there. It's all the same thing as anything else, like all the other
I was sitting in my apartment
typing stuff, except the PC doesn't say anything, right? I wish you could scroll easier. Scrolling up and down is super annoying. And again, if you could keep notes at the moment, you can then write down those underlined words quickly, or see all underlined words, right? It'd be so much easier. If they fix a little bit of the annoying controls, I think they have a kind of a masterpiece. It's fun. It's fun in the way that browsing like an old forum that you think is dead is fun. You just kind of go in and you see what people talk about, and you wonder to yourself, who are these people? Why are they talking about this stuff? Like genuinely strange occurrences with all these people just like saying things, right? That's nice. Whereas, you know, right now it's a little bit annoying to have to deal with because of how strange everything is and how my microphone will die. Just give me a second.
Walnut-sized hailstones, banging windows, dreadfully. People getting hurt outside.
Sorry. It's strange how I had to reset things. It's strange how the game's interface gets in the way of you like smoothly navigating things. Like it feels like I'm going even further back in time. And I feel like we had some pretty good stuff for a while that I thought was perfectly usable. That had things like search bars and stuff like that. So.
As a result of a stray bolt of ice. One of many. What a pity. It is the first time nobody knew they should have stayed away from the windows. Watching up close curiously. Disaster.
Why is it so slow?
Everybody was shocked back then.
Connect random.
Which never happened. Just by a hailstorm occurred in the middle of the summer.
Or the buzzing break where people speak their minds for freedom. You can type feed to see the latest messages, a post followed by your message under a thing. Fetching the feed. Holy shit, you guys see that? Dude, the power gone. What happened? Hoot cheeks. Was it the Xenar tower? The fucking sky exploded. Hell yeah, down the towers. ASL wanting to hook up and have a good time.
Unexpectedly, shades got broken by the hits and right through the surface. Then the next year came.
Yeah. This is a good game. It just needs a little bit of work in certain places, but man, if they do nail it, I think they've nailed the fantasy without being too complex like other typing games and hacking games. And honestly, building up this world and starting out with a major explosion of your workplace, that's a good way to do it. I just kind of wish that it was just easier to use this interface. It is a little annoying to use this, but it looks, it's fine. Goodbye. Thank you for playing the game. Bye. Unceremoniously kills.